Hello, welcome. I am so pleased again that you're here with me. And you know what? This has been such an abundant week. So much abundance is flowing so freely. Can you feel it in the air? This is, this whole week has been just full of abundance and radiance and just flowing so easily. So, how many times are you stopping what's flowing so freely to you? How many times has one word, one phrase, one action stopped your manifestation in its tracks and you don't even realize you did it? Just take a second and think about that. Just one little second and think, did I stop the manifestation that I have, that I'm working on? Did I stop it by saying this or doing that? Did I stop it? Is that why I'm not feeling or seeing anything come my way? And I realized this, and you know what? I am bringing this to you because I had an eye opener yesterday. Everybody knows I'm very oriented and I'm very organized on my business and the skills that I have and the things that I have to do to give more value to more people and to give more stability and more teaching in the marketplace. Everybody knows that that is my main focus, and I have a routine that I do every morning, and I'm set on that, and nothing can stop me. And granted, I am not a morning person. I do not like to get up in the morning. I don't like it, but you know what? I do it anyway because it is what needs to be done. So, yesterday I had an incident happen. I was working diligently on doing some content, and I was adding some videos and getting some things done for this new system I'm working on. So when I did, and then I had something come up out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, I'll just do that later. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to even look at it. So I just pushed it aside. And this whole time, I was thinking of what I'm manifesting. I'm working on a manifestation that I really want to have happen for me, and I want to bring this to me, and I want to be able to have this and do this. I want to more or less. I really want to be able to do this and give this to more people. So I'm really working on that, and I'm really diligently. But I was dedicated to what I was doing. Right, I was on my schedule. It's what on my system. It's what I'm working on. So when I realized, as soon as I said, "Well, I'll do that later," and then I kept working on what I was doing. So then I realized, how many times have I myself said, when something comes out of the blue, when something just shows up on my plate, just shows up for me to do, shows up for me to look at, just changes my routine, changes my day, how many times have I said, I'll do that later? Or I don't feel like doing that right now. How many times have we said, I don't feel like that right now? I don't feel like doing that right now. How many times have we said that? When it's something that came across our plate, when it was something that came out of the blue, it came out of nowhere, and we said, "Oh, I don't feel like that. I'll do that later. I don't feel like doing that." How many times have we said that? And how many times has it hurt us and stopped us in our tracks and we didn't even know it? This is going back to the core of what you're manifesting. You put your manifestation out there to the universe of what you want, what you desire, what you're creating, what you're building. And you know that it's going to come. You know it's on its way because you already put it in your vortex. You already put it out there. You put it in there, and you're just now believing and seeing and feeling that it's already here. Well, in that process, we know that it will come in its time. The Lord works in His own way, own time, own frame, and it's not up to us to judge that or to say this is how it's going to be. So, but not realizing that I felt that by saying that, I'll do that later. I don't have time for that right now. And keep working on what I was working on. I realized in dead sentence of my mind saying that, as soon as I said it and I sat back in my chair and I thought, oh my gosh, I just stopped my manifestation. What if what this is attached to what I am manifesting? Not trying to manifest what I am manifesting. What if this step, what if this opportunity, what if this link is attached to what it is I'm manifesting, and I just stopped it in its tracks? If I stopped it in its tracks, then there's a 99% chance I'm not going to get it back again. Because that's how the universe works. It's a flow of energy, it's vibration. And once you stop that in its tracks, you're not going to get it back. Because then the universe says, okay, oh, well, she really didn't want that. Okay, let's move on. And the subconscious kicks in and says, that's not part of my program. I'm not going to keep going with that. So stop saying, I will do it later. And because you may be doing what I just did yesterday. By stopping what I was doing, and I'm not telling you you have to stop everything right then, right now, just, stop what you're doing to get on to something else. That's not cool. Don't do that. I'm not trying to tell you to do that because that's not the way to do. What you need to do, here's the solution. Got it? Here we go. Okay. What I realized was I was stopping what could have been the manifestation that I was working on. What if that was? I don't know. I don't know what the Lord has put in my plate. I don't know what the Lord's put on my train to get me to where I want to go. I don't know. So no, when I looked at it and I took a minute to analyze myself and look at myself and say, oh, what did I just do? And how many times have I done that? How many times have I done this exact thing? And what I've been wanting to manifest, or what I've been trying on, and what I've been focusing on, didn't come because of what I just did to myself. So when you do that, and when you realize that, hey, you know what? I did this to myself. I've got to stop this. This is not happening. So I turned the clock around. I turned the tables on what I was doing. I decided, you know what? I am not going to turn my back on what I'm given. Just because I don't feel like doing it now, just because I will do it later, doesn't mean I close the door on it. And when I did this, and what I started to say to myself, to the universe, and I said it out loud, was I'm not turning my back on what is given. The possible manifestation is a manifestation to unfold for me. I said, later saying, and I said, now later saying that this is going to happen, I stopped myself and said, thank you. Later may not ever happen. Later may not ever come. How many times have you did that? And later never comes. You forget about it. You let it go. It wasn't important. You let it go. Later never comes. So I said, thank you. I will do this next. As soon as I'm finished working on the system that I'm working on, as soon as I'm finished working on this part that I'm working on that I need to finish, my focus is here, I will get with that. So what I did, it was actually a person who was sending me a link that had some good training in it. It had some good opportunities attached in it. And so what I said, I messaged the person back quickly and said, I am really super busy right now. I will get back to you at blank time. I said approximately this time because I didn't know if I was going to be a few minutes up, up or down, whichever way. So I sent them back the link and I said, I will get back to you when I'm finished, when I get through your presentation here. So by doing that, I kept the flow of what I was manifesting going. I kept the flow moving forward. And so I did. When I finished what I was working on, I didn't even give myself a chance to second guess it. I didn't even give myself a chance to take a breath. I just said, okay, now I'm going to look at this. I'm going to see what this opportunity, this offer is that I need to see. It was sent to me for a reason. A lot of times you're going to have things sent to you and they mean no purpose at all. Or maybe you don't think they do. Maybe you don't think that opportunity is going to work for you. Maybe you don't think this system's going to happen for you. Maybe it's just what you needed and the Lord has given it to you. It's in conjunction with what you're wanting to manifest. You may not know you need this. So what happened was, I looked at the presentation. I went through it actually twice, because the first time I was like, I don't know if that's going to help me what I'm working on. I don't know if that's going to help me in my life. I don't know if that's something I want to get into at this point. But let me see. And I just took a minute, and then I took a breath. I just said, you know what? I don't know. I don't know about this. So then I got the feeling that maybe I should look at it one more time. So go with your instincts. Your instincts are there to guide you and to flourish you and to keep you growing. Go with your instincts. So when I did, and I looked at it again, and I seen the hidden gem, I seen the golden nugget that was in that presentation that I watched. I seen it the second time I watched it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I need. This is what's going to take me to the next level. This is what's going to launch what I'm working on. This is going to happen. So I got a hold of the person that sent it to me. First, I clicked on the link, of course, and I went in and I signed up, gave them my blah, blah, blah. And I got a hold of the person that sent it to me. I said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is going to work for me. And then I got into the conversation, well, I haven't spoken to you before, where are you from, what are you doing? And then we talked a little bit about personal, where you're from, what are you doing, that type of thing. And the person that I was speaking to, he said, Christy, I don't know, I just seen you pop up on a video that came across my feed, and I thought, oh my gosh, maybe she needs this. And he sent it to me through Messenger. And I was like, wow. I said, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and now you gave me the missing piece, the missing link to what I'm manifesting. And for that, I am very, truly grateful. And it's going to help a lot of people. So by doing that, by taking the minute, by not pushing it off, by not saying, I'll do that later, by not saying, oh, I don't feel like it, by saying, okay, I don't have time to do this right this minute. So let me schedule a time right now. Let me make a time when I'm finished with this. I know what I'm working on. I know approximately how long it's going to take me to finish what I'm doing. So let me finish this, and then I'm going to look at that. And I'm going to look at that with intent. And you have to look at things with intent. Intent to create, intent to flourish, intent to grow. If you don't have intent included with it, your I will do that later will always be later. And later, honey, never comes because you always forget. So definitely look at that, and definitely get in tune with what you're working on. Your business is not going to just grow itself. You have to take the steps. You have to take the actions. And you have to get the skills. You have to be able to recruit. You have to be able to close the sale. You have to help a team out. You have to be able to inspire and enlighten and encourage more people to be able to do the same that you're doing right now. If you're selling your product, what do you have that's going to make it better for them? Tell them what it is. You have to communicate. You need the skills to do that? Got you covered. There is a link here for you, and it is a training, and it is going on right now. Get in there. Don't wait. I'll do it later is not going to come. This offer will not be around forever. Okay? This one's hot, guys. And like I said, if I had waited, if I had not taken the action, if I had not stepped up, I would have been out of the ballpark, and I don't know that I would ever have gotten what I'm working on to come so freely to me. It's easy when you take faith and you take initiative and you move forward every day in every way. I know this is productive, and I know this is full of gold nuggets for you, and I know there's a lot in here for you to take. You may have to do it and watch it twice because there's a lot in here. There's a lot of emotion, and there's a lot that's going to help you and to teach you to grow and to encourage you. I encourage you to take the action steps that you need in your business, in your lifestyle. It's the only way you're going to change. You cannot stay who you are and prosper. Unless you're already a billionaire, then you're still growing and you already have the secret sauce. You're growing. You're going to keep growing and you're not going to stop. So please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And please, on the FB, please share and comment, because we cannot see anybody unless you make a comment in the chat. We do not know who's watching and who's not. So we don't know who we need to help unless we can see who you are. All you have to do is say, hey. That's it. Okay. I will talk to you later, and please use this training, use this tutorial, because it is solid gold. I will talk to y'all later. Have a super blessed day, and never, ever say, I'll do that later. Okay? Bye-bye.